Right, what do you want, bacon or sausage?
Bacon, I think.
Oh, bacon sarnie. Look at that. Quality breakfast at a price you can afford. Greg's. Oh. Hi, welcome back to me and Mon Ami and the second episode in our great Corsican adventure. And today we're going to explore this incredible campsite, taking a bit of this, incredible coastline. And then we're going to get in Grande Panda and we're going to head off inland into the mountains to the first of our destinations. So what do they charge a night here, Mr. Boo?
So I think for our space, which is the comfort space, which is one up from the eco space. I think the eco space, they're just a bit closer together.
Right.
And for per night, including electricity and the dog, I think is €26.
That's incredible. I mean, that's way cheaper than France, and it feels genuinely 5-star. I mean, one of the toilet blocks, the gym, the supermarket are 5-star. One of the toilet blocks is a bit more 3-star, but overall, it's very well run.
And that pool and all the stuff that they have got for children.
Yeah, no, it's incredible value. I am loving this vehicle in here and this group of people. How fantastic! Come from Germany. It's like the old Shara from the Working Men's Club. It's fantastic. And you can see the scale of this site. We reckon about, well, we said 500, but actually if you look at the numbers, they're going to the 800s, don't they?
I think it's 500 and something total.
Right. This lovely area, this down to the sea. I think we might go in. How lovely. The kids have already been building their sandcastles. Look at that. It's funny, it's the Med, but it feels just a little bit more like the Atlantic. I thought we could hear some donkeys. Well, we definitely heard some donkeys, but maybe they've got a donkey on this this horsey farm. Look at this. I wonder if you can you go riding or whether it's... I just don't know. What's amazing is you can just walk down here, I mean look, for miles and miles, and even after about 5 minutes we're away from people. Glorious. Are they new swimming trunks for Corsica, Mr. Boo?
They're not new, you just might not have noticed them.
They're like a lemon meringue pie.
That's what it's going for.
Don't get stung by that jellyfish. My leg's stinging now. Oh, killer jellyfish. Oh, he's looking apprehensive, Twigs. I think he's spying jellies. You gonna join him, Twigs? Don't think so. It's taking too long to get in. But it makes it worse. If you're gonna get in the cold, just get in. Did you get stung?
No, but I saw way too many.
Oh really? Oh, I didn't see any, but my leg has now come up like a balloon.
Considering there's a pool on the campsite.
True, maybe we should go try the pool. Oh, it is lovely.
It's gorgeous, but then when you see them, it's just like...
Puts you off. Oh, the editor's work is never done. Just look at these we found outside the supermarket. What are they? Doggy waiting rooms?
It's a parking spot.
Parking spot.
That
With
sounds
water
quite
and
rude.
a seat. What a great idea. Think of everything. Look, Corsican jellyfish of the type that just stung me at gits. I'm going to get him a Corsican bear. I think he'll like it. I won't let on it's reduced. Now this is what you call a campsite shop. Wowzer. Even tent pegs. I'm washing up lines and bungees. And a sewing kit and a padlock. And an airbed in case you have a deflation on your holidays. Marvellous. And the tables, the lot. Amazing. So we're making up a salad box. Because we suddenly realised after our half-hour swim we're both hungry before setting off on this journey. Well, Mr. Boo, it might be time to get into Grande Panda and head to, where are we going?
Today we're going to Corte.
Corte?
Where are we going today, Mr. Boo? Today we're going to stay charged. We've got places to go. Twiggy's ready, let's hit the road.
What's the name of this site? I've forgotten.
San Damiano.
Very good. Gets top marks and was on everything bar lack of toilet paper. Though we did figure if you went to the toilet by Carrefour they did have some.
And the one by the pool.
I filled my boots. Well, my pants. You never know. You can't be carrying a toilet roll around with you all day. You feel like a loon. Right, off we go on the great courtesan adventure. Courtesan? Where's our teddy? Look, Mr. Boo's got a bear behind. Oh, that man's having a wee in the bushes. You see that?
Well, I didn't, but the camera did.
That's disgusting. Cyclists are always doing that. They even do it in the Tour de France, you know, Mr. Boo. They pull up their pants and fire one out. What do you reckon? What we're going to call the bear?
Well, it's not a panda. It's like a polar bear, I think.
But it's got to be Corsican
themed.
pirate. We'll work on that as we go.
Stay charged, we've got places to go. It's Sunday night, let's start the show.
What were you saying, that in summer the population here grows by how many?
It swells. The regular population is about 350,000.
Yeah.
And then in the summer, it's about 2 million people.
Wow. So this may not be the truest indication of what it's like if you come in July and August, but look around you. There is a lot of space. There is a lot of non-built up areas, but these roads must get pretty clogged with 2 million people.
Yeah.
Over the summer months, I mean.
And especially in Bastia with the and the other ferry ports,
Yeah,
the Ajaccio and Bonifacio.
But it's not dead at the minute. Our campsite was pretty chocker. I'd say today was maybe 85-90%, maybe.
Well, maybe.
Wouldn't you? Quite a dramatic sky, Mr. Boo.
It is a
There's
little
not
bit.
rain up in those hills. Because that's where we're going to camp, isn't it?
It is.
You could shoot a few spaghetti westerns here, couldn't you?
I like a spaghetti.
When I was a kid, I never understood what a spaghetti western was. It made no sense to me.
I don't know if I know what a spaghetti western is.
Well, it's westerns that are shot in Italy or France, or, you know, like a lot that were shot on the cheap, I think. They weren't shot in the Wild West. I might be wrong. I might be like porter cabin, you know, where all my childhood I used to call them portaca bins.
Portaca bins.
Portaca bins, not thinking it was like an Icelandic word, and I was very clever. And then somebody pointed out they were just porter cabins, like portaloos or porta potties
And then when you
or
went,
porta filters
then when you went for dinner to Spadulice,
and Spadulice, but that was Victoria Wood Spadulice. And Airbnb, not Airbnb. Do you remember? Because I learned the alphabet phonetically at school. A, B, S, D, E, U.
Yep, we're coming.
Isn't it weird?
Yeah, this
Sorry,
is
I've
weird.
lost
We're going right
concentration.
now.
We're going right.
Well, and not like
Not here.
No, that's a lay-by.
Oh.
Where this green arrow is.
Oh yeah. I'll signal then, shall I?
That'd be great.
Oh, that's a big truck. Down here, where this green thing is.
Yeah.
There, Mr. Boo. Blackness on the edge of town. There's a darkness on the edge of town, as Bruce sang. Love that song.
Towards Corte.
I see the sign. To say that I have to say that the locals drive quite quickly. Would be my initial observation. I mean, I've been pushing speed limits 10 kilometres over, and there are still people been driving right up my backside with menaces. Anyway, we're going to pull over and let them go past because we're not in a rush.
We're not in a rush.
We're on our holidays.
We're on our holidays.
We're on our holidays. We're going up some mountains. We want slow travel. Want to eat nice food, see beautiful things, and live an idyllic life. Right, let's get on with it.
Well, that looks like hard work.
Ooh, that does look like hard work. Still, their sense of achievement. Look at that. Isn't that amazing with the colours? And the cloud above, it just gives it that. I always love that light you get just before a storm. That's what it looks like.
Don't say storm.
No, but it is. I don't think there's a storm going, but it's pre-storm light. It's that quality.
And a mega little valley of river.
There's a gorge along here, isn't there? Or a river valley. Certainly down there.
It's the Gollo River.
The Gollo.
Je fais la da 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 da, tu fais la da 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 da, et ça suffit pour se dire qu'on s'aime un peu, beaucoup, à la folie. Je fais la da 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 da, tu fais la da 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 da, c'est pas génial, mais le principal, c'est d'être amoureux, c'est d'être heureux, c'est d'être deux, sans chercher vraiment ni pourquoi ni comment.
Petrol caps open, did you see it? I'm always doing that, me charging flaps, leaving them open. Talking of which, we're at 75% range, so we're fine, but at some point, probably in this next place, we're going to have to find a charger because our next leg is way longer than what we've got, I think. Oh look, La Belle Époque. Ah ah. La Belle Époque. We have to put the music on now. Special.
La Belle Époque, oh oh. La Belle Époque, oh oh. La Belle Époque, La Belle Époque. Pour me champagne, love me insane. Flowers and chocolate in a color that matches my bonnet. Oh no, it's not a test. Only the
Is this the village? Wow, look at that. Oh, I might be sending me drone down there, Mr. Boo.
Oh, I thought you might.
That looks very droneable. So where do you think the charger is?
I don't know. I need to.
If we're going to stop, look round Corte, we're going to try and get charged up to full because we don't think there's any charging on this site, is there?
Not for a car.
Not for a car. You can charge up your torch. But not much use for us.
So I think we're going to follow this here. So we're going right in a second. Following that bus, I guess. Going to that
Oh, is
camping
it?
Restonica.
Oh, right.
So we are near the site. That is the campus for the university, which is the University of Corsica.
Really? Mr. Bricolage. You like that?
Oh, it might be in their car park then.
Really?
No, straight on and then right is the. But there's an Ocean, so it might be in the Ocean's
Oh, yeah.
car park.
Yeah. I think that's...
So we're going right and in here.
Up here.
Yep. and then right into this car parking zone
Is that
thing
not
here.
ours down there?
Yeah, but this is where the charger is. Look. Is there another one next to him?
Can't see. Oh, here.
Yeah.
No, it's full.
No, there's another one on the other side. Look, just there.
Oh yeah, I thought that said disabled. I need to reverse in, do I?
Yeah.
It's his car, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he won't be there long. Looking at it.
Perfect. Keep going like that. And just mind the man. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. Now look at the back.
Stop. Go forward a bit. Stop.
What?
I'll need the card.
Oh yeah.
You'll
Is
need
it
the dog.
working?
Yeah,
Is it
it's on.
It's working, Twigs. And it's supercharger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Are you trying to use this card?
We're about to. Did you succeed?
No, because this card here.
Oh no, I was going to use this one.
Oh.
But I think I've got one of those as well.
Yeah, well, it doesn't work with this. They said that the station is independent
Oh, okay.
of this company.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, well, I think I have one of those as well somewhere.
maybe you have the right one. They just told me it doesn't work with this.
I have one of those?
Yeah.
But your one didn't work?
No, they're saying this company does not work with this station.
Oh, that's
Even
weird.
though the sign is up here.
Yeah. I'll try in the original one. Let's see what it says. Swipe card? No. Or a credit card?
Looks like you're lucky.
Non-authorized. Okay, hang on.
Yes, Tonto. Hello?
A sweetie. Oh, you
Hello?
like sweeties, don't you? You don't like these ones.
Yeah. It doesn't work with this.
But it does work with a credit card.
With the credit card, they said it would work, yes.
Let's see.
Comment il y avait marqué? Elle vient d'être ouverte, la suture.
Can you pass me my wallet, please? Oh, it's just in the side there. Merci.
Non, mais ça doit pouvoir marcher, enfin, franchement. Il y a quelqu'un qui a fait ça. Oui, maintenant? Attends, non. Oui. 60, ça fait combien qu'elle avait? 60, ça fait. Et là, il va
Mr. Boo's sticking it in, Twigs. It's a big one, it's a supercharger.
I can't get close enough.
Really?
And just...
What do I need to do?
Squeeze in a little bit. So what card did you...
I use my French credit card.
your French credit card?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have one of those. All right, I'll scoot out.
Okay, we might have to switch places. We'll see.
So we got everything out of the car and now we're going again, and hopefully this time all systems go, but can't say it's without stress. I'd be lying if I said it was easy. Wow, look at that, Mr. Boo.
That's pretty impressive.
Is that Cortez?
Corte.
Corte in the dark cloud. I think the cloud's just going to threaten rather than come in. Well, let's hope. But spectacular. So you haven't booked this campsite?
I haven't booked this campsite. It said ring after 12, but we've got loads of spaces, so...
So it's a bit like that one we went to in Gorbio. Ring between 12 and 12:15.
Yeah.
And I'll see what I can do. Well, hopefully I can get in because it's quite well located for the village, and might even be able to send a drone up from it to there, which would really be fun. Mr. Boo likes a bit of droning on top of the driving drama and all the alliteration. Now that's a vehicle and a half. Look at that, cracking.
From reception.
So we're gonna nip in and check it out and see if we can get a pitch. It looks like there's room on this row to me, if this is their row.
C'est un car avec une compte 3.
Alors, est-ce qu'il vous faut l'électricité?
Oui.
Alors, vous regardez les bords de jaune.
Oui.
Vous vous garez comme il faut, perpendiculaire au chemin. Et vous venez après pour le check-in.
Parfait.
Okay?
Ok. On est...
So we've decided we're going to go back to Grande Panda slowly. Hopefully he'll be virtually charged. We're going to bring him here, get set up, because we can walk into the town and we might be able to go for some dinner and have a normal night, not campsite food.
And look, a chapel.
Gorgeous little chapel. I like this. And what a great view the campsite has of this. Amazing. Lovely little place with the little silver foil tables, the candle wax. Very simple. Psyqueris Miraculum. Sounds like a Hammer horror film. What a gorgeous little chapel. If you fancy a quick pray while you're on the campsite.
Have a cheesy pineapple one soon.
We could have come and prayed for a charger, Mr. Boo. Asked for a miracle of a working charger. We found one. Just watch this as you leave the chapel. Look at that, you can see why they put it here. Just logging into the Fiat app, see where we are charge wise. Hopefully near enough to go and pitch our tent. Well, just as we got back it showed an error and stopped charging. We're not sure why, whether we turned it off, whatever. It doesn't matter because we're up to 80% and we just about, and we think that'll get us there tomorrow, and we're hoping there's a charger in Evisa.
On this bend.
Is there anything on this side?
No, you're fine.
Men have been mending the electric just in time for us.
Somebody probably plugged in Grande Panda.
So we found a pitch right by the water, although I think water is coming from above, looking up there. It really does look quite precipitous, just as we're about to put the tent up. Luckily this tent goes up in under 2 minutes with Mr. Boo in charge. I think I just found a spot of rain, Mr. Boo. It's definitely black over at mother-in-law's. Quick, let's get it up. First time putting the Grande Panda tent up in the rain, but you see the great advantage of these roof tents is you literally do that and it's up. And even if it were tanking down, you could get in it now, couldn't you? Definitely coming on to rain. Everybody's packing quick, packing their stuff under the cover, Mr. Boo. Twiggles is wondering what's going on. You'll be able to come out soon, Twigs, when we've got set up. So what happened at your check-in, Mr. Boo?
So Grandma had taken her break and it was granddaughter who was on, and she also runs the bar.
Oh.
And all she needed was a passport, which she has taken hostage.
Oh.
And no money exchanged.
Oh.
I worked out that we're paying 2 adults. She wrote tent, even though we're a car. 2 adults, 1 tent, electricity, no charge for the dog.
Oh, that's good.
I think it'll be €28.
Oh, 2 more than the last site.
And it's funny, when you read the trip advisors, they say, oh, it was so expensive
What, for you?
for here. And maybe that is expensive for Corsica. Maybe that is expensive compared to where we've just been. But I think it's a pretty good deal.
I guess you're just parking up and having a bit of lecky, but it's nice. And there's some toilets and a bar. There's no food, is there?
I don't think there's food. There's just a bar, and everything seems to be cash. And somebody else put that on their TripAdvisor. Can't believe she wouldn't give us our passport back until we paid, so we had to go up to the town to get cash out. I think that's
carry cash with me in case.
But I think that's a common thing in Corsica. Looking at the Google reviews and the TripAdvisor, a lot of people say it's cash only once you're
in the sticks.
In the sticks, but I think certain places are cash only on the coast as well.
Right, tent secured against any future rain. We're off to explore the village. Oh, backpackers still arriving late. Gonna put their tents up. Proper camping this, Mr. Boo, no centre parks. Feel like an outdoor backwoodsman. I'm intrigued by this cinema, Mr. Boo.
They've got a scary movie on.
Yeah, look at it.
You can go and see Downton Abbey, the grand finale.
Oh, your
final.
mum didn't like that though, did she?
Mum gave it a terrible rating.
Terrible rating. She liked the costumes.
She liked the costumes.
Yeah.
It's on every night this week.
Oh.
Oh, we've missed it. It was on at 4:15 this afternoon.
Oh, do you know, I always miss out. That's the story of my life, really. Who needs Downton when you've got that? Look at that, Mr. Boo. That's gorgeous in that light. Oh yes, this is much more like the Corsica I imagined.
And look, a small holding.
Oh yeah, small holding. It's quite a big holding. Proper small holdings, Mr. Boo, and a bit of a ruin. I could get a ruin on the small holding. What do you think? Joggers? Joggers?
Joggers. I think it's a pumpkin patch as well.
A pumpkin patch?
Yeah, they're growing good.
Oh, good. Lot of pandas round here. Panda territory, you can see why. Look, narrow driveway. Panda, Mr. Boo, panda. Look at the lovely little shrine. Wow, look at that. So where are we going for dinner, Mr. Boo? You've got a plan.
I've got a plan. I've seen a restaurant in the old town.
In the old town? Online,
and it's called something like the Riviera Vines.
Riviera Vines? That sounds like a YouTube channel.
It does. It's a combination of several YouTube channels.
Riviera Go meets French Vines.
And it's supposed to be barbecue.
Barbecue? Oh, I like barbecue. Do you think there'll be some sausage?
I think there'll be some
Fancy
Corsican
some
meaty
tonight.
activity.
When you're in Corsica, you've got to have sausage. Not bad, 1750 set lunch. Well, set all day, I think. Like Corsica bar looks like it were fun back in the day. Maybe its heyday has passed. Or maybe it opens later. Maybe it's one of those sort of secret venues, you know. People like to go to those secret cocktail bars, do you think, Mr. Boo? Casanova's Patisserie over here. I bet you can get a chocolate finger in there. Rather cute square with a big statue. Who's that? There's your answer. General Pascal Paoli of the Corse Renaissance. Reconnaissance. I'll get there eventually. Here he is. There he is. Holding a bush. I think the bush is a later addition. It's a dark alley up here. I like these. There's some skullduggerous men hanging outside a bar. My kind of place. Check it out. Oh, we're liking the skullduggerous bar. Cracking picture on the wall. Locals struggling to get past skullduggerous bar. They're through. Some more coming. Don't run Mr. Boo and Twigs over.
There's a lot of knife shops.
I notice even the Carrefour sold pen knives. Must be a big thing, knifing and stuff.
I think it's for hunting because of all the wild boar.
But this square is kind of interesting. You get a vibe maybe not tonight. It'll be quite raucous and real. There's bars that have got a vibe to them, even though they haven't got people in tonight. But I bet in season, when these 2 million people invade the island, I bet you it kicks off. Gone very traditional. I'm having a pastis for my apero. What are you having, Mr. Boo?
I'm having a mate spritz.
A what?
A mate spritz.
What's that?
It's like the local spirit. It's something between like an Aperol and a martini, I think.
Oh, it sounds dangerous. Is it nice?
Oh, you'll love it.
I just had a bit of that. I tell you what, it'd be really good for if you were doing a door. You know, stripping paint and that. Hilarious pricing in here. My pasties, €2. I knew it'd be a bargain because everybody drinks pasties here. Yours, 8.
Price of a cheap spritz on the Côte d'Azur.
I'd want a week in Clacton for that. Definitely end of season vibes, restaurant wise, but we're going to try this one with local specialities. Well, it was very dead, but the restaurant we tried to go to was full because we didn't book. Our usual error. Well, that'll teach us. Got you some Vito for your dinner. It's going well, this dinner. A funny smell from the fridge. Do you think it's the chilli gone off? Oh, look in.
No.
Not the Fugatelli?
No. I'll decide in a second.
Is it the chilli?
No.
No. I'll make you some dinner, Mr. Boo, to cheer you up after my restaurant refusal. What would you like? I've got some McCain frozen chips, some Toulouse sausages. I've got some posh potatoes we could do. Or we've got pate, and we've got these lovely Vito. Look at these. They're whole grain, they'll be good for you.
Twigs is excited about Vito.
Oh. Whoa, Twigs, even you wouldn't eat these. More liver sausage, what more do you want? I don't know what they'd have given you in that restaurant if they hadn't been complete. You won't be going back there. Look at this beautiful pate on bread we had in the fridge because they'd run out at the spa. And I'm having some Vito. What was the old phrase for Vito? Oh no, I'm thinking of Special K. For people who'd rather not grow anymore. They were full of sugar, you know. Vitos are healthy. I think your smell was the pate, but it's not off, it's just...
Smelling.
There you go, Mr. Boo. 4 pieces of pate on bread. Would you like a tomato? Have a tomato. Raw egg? They're beautiful, it's slightly stale.
A taste of IKEA packing.
Anyway, we're going to cheer up and make the best of it. I'd rather sit in this magical space by the river than in a crappy tourist restaurant eating rubbish.
With pictures of your food on the menu.
With pictures of my food on my menu and a flag of Britain on the thing to tell them they speak English. But I think this Vito here is lovely. And I can hear the river down here. And I'm very happy sat in my little chairs with Mr. Boo and Twiggy, rather than sat in a restaurant I didn't want to go to with a lot of people I don't want to sit with. Wasting my time and money. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, please give us a like, please give us a comment, please think about buying us a coffee, help pay for the Vito. But most of all, folks, remember, stay charged.
Bye.